Hello FlossTube, I'm Cheryl from Tiny Modernist, and today we are going to be talking about the Jingle Ball 2025, specifically my plum pudding class, and I'll talk a little bit about the Jingle Ball itself and answer some questions you may have about the class and what's in it, what we're going to be doing, and I will show you what we're going to be making. So first of all, for anyone who's not familiar with the Jingle Ball, it's an online event. It's like a retreat, a weekend retreat that you can join from the comfort of your home and in your pajamas if you like. No one's going to see. So you can join us this year, December 5th to 7th. Tickets are on sale now. You can purchase your event ticket. They're $15 US at thejingleball.net. And have no fear, I will add the links below so you can find your ticket there. So when you get in the door, what you're going to get for that cost is amazing amount of pre-recorded entertainment. So all of us have been working hard behind the scenes to bring you interesting videos about our new releases, entertainment videos, dance moves. You know, if you've been to the ball before, you know that the the antics get a little out there, and we have a lot of fun. So there's going to be a lot of stuff for you to watch. There's also going to be a meet and greet with every single designer. There are classes available, which we'll talk about later. Those are for an additional cost. But even if you choose not to take any classes, there is a ton of stuff for you to do there. There are we call them speed dating, but essentially they're 5-minute sort of meet and greets where with other stitchers. You can join those. Those are a lot of fun, and here and there designers will pop in, so you never know who you're going to meet. There are a number of stitching tables, and you can pop in and out of those and talk to other stitchers, just like a real retreat. It's all virtual, so you know we have all kinds of fun stuff in store for you. So that's a little bit about the Jingle Ball. As I said, it's December 5th to 7th. And I really hope that you can join us. I am teaching, as I said earlier, the Plum Pudding Bakery. It's a 3D piece here. So I'll show you here. So this is what you can get if you decide to sign up for my class. As I said, they're an extra cost, and there are so many wonderful classes to choose from. You can pick and choose and try to do as many as you want. Their full schedule is on the website, so you can decide what fits in your schedule. If you decide to take mine, this is what we're going to be making together. And so when you sign up, as soon as you sign up, you're going to get a link, well, probably the next day, because I get a spreadsheet with who signs up, and then I add you into my newsletter. So give it a 24 hours or so, but you receive an email from me, including the chart for this. So the 4 sides, as I mentioned, and I can't think of how many pages offhand. I think it's about 7 or 8 pages of full color instructions with photos, and we're going to be going through all of that together at the class. So what you can do is, I'll go through the questions basically. So we're going to be finishing that, and also, assuming time permits, we're going to do a little flat finish of the little mini tree, and it's kind of to scale, so you can start with creating your little Christmas village. If anyone was at the Jingle Ball last year doing my gingerbread class, you will have this one as well. So this is going to be available in the Jingle Ball shop, in my shop, at the Jingle Ball. As I said, they're all to scale, so you can make a little Christmas village. I also have, for anyone who's interested, a set of 4 holiday and winter related things, additional houses available in the shop as well. So you can have 6 Christmassy houses already. There's a gingerbread, and there's a bakery. So some questions I thought you might have. So do you have to use the same floss colors and fabric as the model? You don't. It's all done in DMC, and of course the suggested fabric is there. It's a tea-dyed linen from the DMC Charles Craft that you can just get at Michael's. It's a really standard, easy thing to get. It's 28 count. If for whatever reason you want to do this on Aida, the houses work that way as well. So you can do this on almost any count and any fabric you like. So pick a different color if you want. I may not suggest white just because you won't see the snow, but anything else is up for grabs. And you don't have to stick with these colors if you want to make some changes. Go ahead and personalize it. The other question I've had people ask is, what if I haven't done the pre-stitching? Can I still go to the class? And the answer is yes, of course. So you can sign up for the class, you'll get the pattern. If you want to follow along in class, just to get sort of a feel for what's going on, then do some pre-stitching. If you don't get all of it done, that's totally fine. We'll walk through the whole thing, and it's going to be pre-recorded. I'm sorry, not pre-recorded. It's going to be recording as we are going through the class. So after the class, you'll have 30 days access to that video. So even if you don't feel like you're able to complete it that day, you can come back, you can rewatch it, pause it. You know, you can take all the time you need, right? The whole month to finish making it. And you'll also have the PDF, which you can print off all the instructions. So those come with photos of each step. And I tried to make it fairly long, lengthy descriptions of how to do the steps. So once you've taken the class, you'll have everything you need to finish these on your own time, and maybe finish a whole village. Like I mentioned, there's one from last year and some additional ones. So yeah, so please, you can definitely attend the class even if you feel like you don't have time to do all the pre-stitching or even any pre-stitching. I know we're all busy around the holidays. I've had some people ask, can I use perforated paper or plastic canvas instead? And I want to say the class I'm teaching will not accommodate for those two things, but if you want to sort of go rogue and try it, then by all means, you can probably figure out a way based on the instructions we're going to talk about, figure out a way to do it. But the instructions I'm teaching involve fabric. So Aida, linen, even weave in any count you like. You want to make it on 40 count and make a little itty bitty thing, like by all means. If you want to do it on 14 count or 28 count, you'll end up with this kind of size. And yeah, as I said, if you want to go sort of into the plastic canvas and you feel comfortable and confident doing it that way, then hats off to you. But the class itself won't be accommodating for those two things. So then I want to talk about the tree here, because I have the finishing as a flat finish, and what I've done is put a little metal rod in there. And I've had some people ask where I've sourced the rods from. I found these on Amazon. Now I'm in Canada, so it's amazon.ca, but I have found similar listings on amazon.com. And if you're in the UK, Europe, or elsewhere, you may need to just source it. But they're actually for machining, and so I can put a handy link below just to the Canadian website, and then you can look up different things for your own country. But essentially they're little, I think they're 1 millimeter wide rods. They come in 12-inch lengths, and they came as a package of 10. So I've been using them for different finishes. If anyone's familiar with my flamingo stand-ups that I did for Nashville earlier this year, they look like little garden flamingos, and their legs were these metal rods. I used a pair of pliers, the needle nose pliers that have a sharp wire cutter inside to snip these. You could probably use an older pair of decently sharp scissors to do it as well, because it's not overly thick. You can kind of score it and then break it. And the other question is, do you have to use the metal rod? And the answer is no. If you want to do something else, I've done finishes like this with a thin little wooden dowel, possibly a toothpick. You could try that, or like a skewer, like one of those like barbecue skewers, right? For shish kebabs. Or I've even actually used thin sticks from outside. So you don't have to get this metal if you don't feel comfortable or are able to source it. Also for the base, this is a spool that I had lying around. It's a vintage spool, and I put some air drying clay in the middle. If you don't want to use a spool, we can talk about using air dry clay as well as a base. So yeah, don't feel like you're limited to certain things if you can't source them. Yeah, I guess the last question was about do I have other 3D houses? And we talked about that already. So I have quite a selection available. If you want to get a jump on it, the 4 holiday houses are available on my website already, but they are available in the Jingle Ball booth. And as many of you know, there's a little additional discount for anyone who has gotten into the Jingle Ball and is shopping in my booth. I offer discounts on everything. So yeah, so I think that's about it for me today. I really hope that you guys decide to join us at the ball. It's going to be an amazing time. It's such a wonderful lineup of designers this year, an amazing assortment of classes, and as always, there is going to be so many wonderful fun things to do. So I hope you can join us all, and hopefully we'll see you guys there. All right, take care, see you soon, bye-bye.